Hello, online world. It's your midweek motivations. It's Wednesday. The day is starting to wrap. It's that hump day, but is it really? Because we had Memorial Day on Monday, and it's been a 4-day week for a lot of people. And so I've noticed that there's been the question where people are like, what day is today? As I'm in the office, as I'm going places, people keep thinking it's Thursday, people keep thinking it's Tuesday, they don't realize it's Wednesday. It's just any day, right? Any day that we can make decisions and do things. For this, I know we've been talking, for this last episode of Season 1 of the Midweek Motivations, I'm going to do a recap or a general understanding again of what Prime is. So if you've never been to one of our Prime events, or you've never heard us speak about Prime at a location, then this will be good for you to understand. I did it in the original video that I've ever posted, but I've had some requests of people kind of asking for some of those tips. So let's just hit it right on the head. So the first P in Prime is about purpose. Like, I'm a big person on purpose. I think that there are so many people that are living a life right now that they think that because they're in a good position, or they're making a certain type of money, or they have a certain type of amount of things, they have a certain type of house, or that's what they're working towards, that is their purpose. Because I'm really good at this must be my purpose. But the reality is that there's this emptiness that you feel. Like, you get up and you go to work and you just look at it like, I don't want to be doing this. Like, I don't see the value in what I'm doing. When you're living a purposeful life, you really put value on the time you're spending doing things, because it's helping you to not only accomplish what you want to do, but it's adding something to the world that you believe the world needs. Right? And it could be that you're a parent, and that's what you feel called to be as a parent, and you just feel fulfilled by seeing kids raised up, by volunteering with kids, and that's what it is. Listen, then all power to you. But some of you guys, your purpose is to do this thing where it's go to other countries and to share the gospel with people, or to feed the hungry, and that's where your passion is. Your passion is to start a nonprofit, and that's what it is. Our goal is to help you to realize what that is. And 9 out of 10 times, I found that there's a lot of people that are trying to figure out position, and they're not trying to figure out purpose. And it's a long road, right? Which leads us to R, which is regret-free. Right? I was watching this video of a speaker, and he did a poll of elderly people and veterans and people that have lived their lives, and he asked them, tell me about your life. And one of the first things that they responded with was, I wish I would have. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have taken that career that I really wanted to do. I wish I could have gotten into music, or I could have started a nonprofit, or I wish I would have traveled. And we noticed that, do we want to live a life that at the end we say, I wish I could have, when right now you have the opportunity, if you're breathing, if you have 2 arms, 2 legs, even if you don't have 2 arms, 2 legs, you are able to go out and do things, and you're able to think and speak and just make decisions, then living a life that's regret-free, all that is shackles that are holding us back. And so many of us have made decisions that we regret in our life, that we wish we would have spent more time in that relationship, or we wish we would have taken that opportunity to travel, or taken that opportunity in a career, or just an opportunity to work in a group, or whatever it might be, and we didn't do it. But today is a new day. Right? It doesn't matter what day it is, what day of the week, what day of the month, what day of the year. Today is a new day. So we're going to live a life of regret-free. And when we talk about that in a seminar, we talk about in a group, we give you some good steps as to what you can do to stop letting that hold you back, right? And I think the first step is forgiving yourself. If there's things that have held you back and you regret things that you've said or whatever it is, you have to forgive yourself. You can't move forward if you're looking back, right? And we'll talk more about that in season 2 of Midweek Motivations, or maybe in a smaller video that I do. But the next is being intentional. I find that a lot of people just kind of say, go and do this if I'm not driving, or if somebody else can handle the load. I don't want to put myself out there, right? We have to be intentional in the things that we do. Intentional with our relationships. Intentional with our time spent. Intentional with how we use our finances, right? Are you the people that you say to yourself, like, we make pretty good money, but we don't know where the money goes, right? You really should. Some of the most successful people that I know, some of the most successful people they've ever interviewed, they know where every dollar goes in their account. They know where every dollar goes as part of a budget. And it's not because they want to hold on to their money. It's because they want to make their money work for them, right? And we can go through some good steps. I have some good contacts for you guys that I can connect you with that will help you put your finances in order. But it's being intentional with those things, right? I'm not just letting life happen. I am helping life to have a direction where I want it to go, right? And then that leads us into momentum. That M in prime is momentum. Like, so many times we surround ourselves with things that are slowing us down or holding us back. Sometimes they're people, sometimes they're situations, sometimes they're events, and we let them hold us in a single place, right? We can't move out of that space. And I did a video where I talked about safe zone, your comfort zone. And momentum is all about stepping out of that comfort zone and moving forward, right? And we can give you some really good steps, really good tools that can help you to just keep moving. If you're not 100% successful, you're trying to live in your purpose and you're trying to be successful in that, it's not going to happen overnight, right? It's not going to happen in the first day. It's not going to happen the second day. It's about grinding. It's about really just moving and keep on moving, right? And what you notice that is you keep on moving and the people around you want to get to another level as well, and they want to be living in their purpose, it just keeps you on pace. But if the people around you are kind of, I'm okay, and I'm complacent, and I want to spend 10 hours a day playing video games, or I don't want to do anything, I'm going to watch YouTube channel all day long. And listen, there's nothing wrong with doing things that are going to be edifying to you, or are going to strengthen you and help you to get where you're going, but you know what those things are. Hopefully you know what adds value. And that leaves me with the E in prime, which is expectancy. My mindset for the majority of my life is that I always expect that things are not just going to go my way, they're going to go better. Okay? You have those friends that it just looks like they just have favor, right? It looks like they always get into these events, they always find that someone was giving away something for free or talking to someone, and they always seem to be getting favor. That's expectancy. I expect that things are going to go well. I expect that even though no one else has done it, I'm going to be able to do it. Even if someone has said, well, they're not going to say yes. I expect because I am going to ask, and I come from the world, if you don't ask, you don't get. So it's expectancy. So hopefully prime is something that you look at something in prime, or the whole aspect of prime, and you say, I really could use some of those tools or some of those steps, or really dive into some of those subjects David is talking about, and hopefully we can do that very soon. Now again, a few reminders and a few good highlights. This is the last episode of Midweek Motivation Season 1. We're going to be steadily working on Season 2. We really need you, the Facebook, the Instagram, the online society, the people that tell me now that I am more than a conqueror. I am more than my circumstances, and more than my problems, and more than my illness, more than the abuse that happened in my life, more than the people that told me that I couldn't achieve. I am more. If you are those people, we need your feedback. We need your comments. Tell us what we could do better in Season 2. Tell me what I could do better in Season 2. We're open for that. Second is my Snapchat channel is live. It is D Firpi Speaks. That's D Firpi Speaks. Hopefully, I'm going to be doing this right. I'm going to try my best to keep adding to my story on Snapchat, and you can see where we're at and see what I'm doing and add to that. I'm looking for tips and tools on that as well. Continue to follow on the Facebook page. Post any comments. If there's anything more you'd like to see posted. And then our website is davidfirpyspeaks.com. Hopefully that's a good place you can go to either book on the Facebook page or book on our website. I have been encouraged in this season 1 to keep you guys encouraged throughout the weeks, and I hope that I've been able to motivate you to just do something. Make a choice. The difference between complacency and change is choice. Good luck, guys.